The next thing we want to do is we want to start to define what do we want to be known for. And so we need to list out all of the different can-do skills, right? So these are things that we can do. They don't necessarily have to align with these skills, but they should be close. Then from here, we say, okay, which ones are like okay to do? Like I'm good at it, I can do that, and I enjoy doing that, but it's not like the thing that I want to do the most. Then you say, which ones do I love to do? Okay, so these are the ones that you just wake up in the morning and you're like, let's go do this stuff. I love it. And you get super excited about it, right? So these are those skills we want to narrow down to. And I'm not saying we discard the okay skills. Those are still there. I'm just trying to get you to a point where we are going down a list of, okay, what do we want to be known for? What are the skills that align with my personality, my values, all the stuff that we define up here, so that I get to a point where I know directionally what are the things I want to be known for. Once we know the things that we really love to do out of this bigger list, then what we want to do is separate those skills into things that we would need to be paid for and things that we would do for free. Okay. And by the way, and just like I said the other day, I'm not saying that we would not be paid for our skills. This is just an exercise to help you understand what are those things that you truly, truly love to do. And once you get to this list of skills, whatever that might be, you are now much, much closer to a point where you can determine what you want to be known for. Because what you'll find is, let's say you had 50 skills up here, and then you divide those 50s and just say it's 25 and 25 for simplicity. Then you go here and you say, you know what, out of those 25, there's 15 of them that I like to do, but you know, I'd need to be paid to do it because I know there's a lot of work involved. But man, these 10, I really, really love to do those things. And I would help people do that for free. Okay. So brand messaging, doing this type of stuff, this is the stuff that I love to do. Would love to do this stuff for free. Doesn't mean that I do it for free, right? Doesn't mean you have to do it for free. Just helps you really get to a point where it's like, I could do all this stuff, but here's what I really, truly want to do. And so it helps you start to focus. Then once we know those things, now what we need to do is take those skills. So I'm going to go back here. So this is green. So now what we want to do is I want to take those skills. Okay, just so we're aligning here. If this was a straight line, it'd be like this. But I want to take those skills, and now I need to ask myself a couple of questions. First of all, what problems can those skills solve? What problems do I use those skills for to solve? And then once you know those two things, now you need to think through what experiences do I have using these skills to solve those problems. This is where your career story starts to come into place. Good career coaches, good resume writers, good LinkedIn profile people, they need to be asking you about this type of stuff because these are the stories that you need to tell to hiring managers, recruiters, potential clients or customers. Because right at the center of all of this is really who you help. But even more than that, it's also the results that you can deliver. If we just have skills that will fix some problems, but we're not talking about our experiences, then this becomes just stuff you do as far as people are concerned. Like they don't know that you can help them because you're not sharing your experiences. If you use your skills and you have some experience in gaining those skills, then all you're really doing over here is this is just stuff you know, because we're not putting it to use to solve problems. Okay. And then if we're using if we're having experiences and problems, but we don't have the skills to like actually fix stuff, then it's really stuff that others do, not you. And that goes there. So you need all three. You need to identify those skills that you really love to do, things that you totally enjoy immersing yourself in. Then you need to match those skills up with the problems that they solve. Okay, so for example, let's say SEO is something that you love to do. Well, what problem does SEO solve? It solves a lot, but mostly it helps you get found in search engine optimization. Okay, so do you have any experiences that you can talk about where you've used SEO to solve a problem of not getting found that helped one of your clients, customers, business, coworkers, peers, right, get a result that they were looking for. Does this make sense? I know it can get a little jumbled. That's why I'm going through and drawing this way so you can see how this all comes together. Once you know your skills that you want to proceed with, the problems that you solve, and you have experiences that you can talk about, but also you know who you help, now you have all the basis to be able to start to talk about yourself. Okay? Meaning, we go to this last one here. This is a quick little formula that you can use